Hello, beautiful souls. Thank you so much for being here today with me. So, the summer is coming to the end, and I really hope that all of you were enjoying your summer. I hope you had lots of good rest, lots of special memories, lots of happiness. I hope you spend time with those who are important to you. And I hope you are looking forward for the autumn. So I really feel inspired to do this reading for you because I just sense that we don't have that much left for this year to be completed. So today I will deliver the message from Spirit for you in the topic of who are you transforming into by the end of 2022? And I will also ask the Spirit for all your hard work, for all your effort, for everything that you are doing this year. What will you receive as a gift, as your reward? So let's jump into your pick a card reading. As you can see, I have 3 piles for you to choose from. Pile 1 is going to be Queen of Swords. Pile 2 is going to be Grow Together. And pile 3, Protection. So choose your pile, always trust your intuition, and I will see you in your reading. Hello, pile 1. Thank you so much for being here today with me. So I'm very excited to do this reading for you. And you chose this card, Queen of Swords. So what it tells me straight away for you, pile 1, that this year, 2022, you have gained so many unique, profound, life-changing experiences. Queen of Swords is all about you being such a wise soul. You collected so much wisdom, but especially this year, I really sense that you have learned so much about yourself at the same time through those experiences which were coming into your life this year. And of course, you have more to come to you because we still have time left. So you have grown, you are growing so much, you are transforming into this beautiful Queen of Swords. And Queen of Swords is all about knowledge. Queen of Swords is someone who is capable to look into any situation from the higher perspective. Yes, maybe sometimes you are feeling overwhelmed, you feel worried whenever something is happening and you don't know how it's gonna unfold for you. But I really sense that for those who chose a spile, you are very wise. You're very wise because you know how to control your mind. And I really sense that this year is challenging you a lot. So you would see a higher perspective, whether it's your career, whether it's your relationship, whether it's just your personal goals. But you are really starting to see any situation given to you from a higher perspective. So you really are gaining so much wisdom. You know how to really empty your mind, how to say no to any draining thoughts. You are in control of your mind. The mind doesn't control you. You know how to tap into the higher consciousness. So where the universe, where your spirit guides are really speaking to you, delivering you the messages which are very important to you. So you really are very experienced when it comes to people. You can read people, you can sense when someone hasn't got good intentions. And maybe some of you were tested a lot to put yourself first, to set your priorities when it comes to people. Maybe you had to say no to some people who are draining you, to some people who don't match with your energy. Because I really sense that if you chose this pile, you have a very unique, special energy about you. You're very authentic in everything that you do. And people can feel your power, your knowledge, your wisdom. And sometimes you do attract those people who are you're meant to help them, but they're not meant to stay in your life, because you know they don't match with your energy. You are here for this for this higher purpose, something that you know is meaningful to you, but not everyone will understand your life's purpose because people have to match with your energy. So I really sense this very divine energy about you, pile one, because Queen of Swords, actually it is one of my favorite cards from a tarot deck, because it really tells a lot about you. You are very loving, you are very caring, but you do not let people to play with you. You don't let people to trick you, because you always can see through people. You can see through anyone. And because you have this special power within you, you know how to tap, how to connect to your higher self, how to really tap in to the higher consciousness. There is so much you can do with this energy. So let's have a look, because I could carry on talking and talking about this beautiful card. Let's see what we have for you, the rest of your cards. Okay, so next we have a home. We also have Angel of Healing. So I really want to say that for you, pile one, you are transforming into this wise soul who can heal, who can motivate, who can guide others with the way you talk. You have very strong communication skills, and it didn't happen in a day. You collected so many experiences. You gained so much experience, and that's how you really learned what works, what doesn't when it comes to other people. So I really sense that your words can heal, your words can encourage, your words can motivate other people. There is something so healing about the way you communicate. And maybe some of you have a job. I really sense that some of you are doing it as a job where you have to use your communication skills a lot, and you really help others because they feel so much better after being in your presence. Uh, they feel like home when they are in your presence. So you are really transforming into someone who can really heal with your words, with your wise words. You don't just talk. You talk, you always know when it's really time, when it's the right time to say something that would benefit other people. And when it's best to really just be quiet because you know that's not gonna support uh, someone else's highest good. Maybe in the past, some of you were someone who would really say something without that pure intention. Let's not forget, sometimes we all do that. For example, we would be angry, we would be upset, and we would speak, but our words would hurt other people. But I really see that for you, pile one, you have learned so much how to really use uh, your words wisely. If you know it's not gonna be helpful, it's not gonna do good, you just being quiet. And there is this balance. I'm not saying that we always should say good things. I really see that sometimes, yes, you might hurt somebody, but you are speaking your truth, and you know that this other person needs to know the truth, even if it hurts, but it's gonna help them. They will understand that it is for their highest good. So you are really, I really sense that for this pile, many of you are light workers, many of you are healers. You really heal with your words, and it doesn't matter if you do it, if you use these skills as a job, or maybe you have a hobby, maybe you do something else, maybe you just maybe you use this gift whenever you communicate with other people. So no matter how, when, where you use this gift, but you are definitely transforming into someone who is very capable to heal other people through your words. You just show up in the right place and the right time. Maybe sometimes you even help strangers. You feel this empathy. You feel compassion towards a stranger. You can feel their energy, that maybe the stranger needs your support, and you just help them through your communication. And that's how people really feel that you are home. You are home when they are in your presence. So maybe in the past you was not aware, uh, you was not aware that you have a very special gift when it comes to your communication, when it comes to your wisdom, when it comes to the way you speak with other people. But I really see that this year, 2022, it's like the universe uh, was trying to give you many situations where you would really start seeing yourself the way your spirit guides see you. So you started to see that, yes, I am very gifted. My communication skills are very special. I can sense other people's energies, and my purpose, my purpose on this earth is really to help those in need, to share my wisdom, to share my knowledge, because what I share is very, very meaningful, is very life-changing for others. So I really see that many of you who chose this pile, you are really, truly changing not just your own life, but you're changing other people's lives. Even if it's someone who's like a stranger coming into your presence just for a few minutes, they feel your healing energy for quite a while. You really are very gifted, pile one. And I see that you are really transforming into someone who knows how to really channel your own energy for good. It's like, you know, whenever you are not in your light, whenever you don't feel really well, you just take your time, but you always come back to that inner bright light. And your inner bright light is always guiding you to really be the light, not just for yourself, so you would transform your own life, but for others too. So I really see that you have this beautiful balance. You are really, this year is very important to you because you start to understand your power, your gift, your talent when it comes to your communication. So let's have a look at the rest of your cards. We have a not so black and white. We also have respond with grace. Next we have a flow. So yes, you had so many experiences which really teach you how to really see a higher perspective of anything that you do, anything that comes to you, any given situation. And you really learned so much how to not see life as just black and white. You understand when something is not working out, you really try to find this higher perspective, to see something that is hidden, what others might not see, but you see it. So yes, you are really, in this year, I see that your spirit guides are really trying to show you something from a higher perspective, not to see things in just black and white, especially when things are not working the way you want them to be. It's like your spirit guides are really communicating with you. They're telling you, they're showing you this higher perspective. And it could be any area of your life. And because you see that yourself, you have learned how to really do that yourself for your own life. That's how you really are this wise. I really want to say that for some of you, you are like a therapist for other people, because people could hear something so wise, something so needed for them to hear, so they would really change their perspective. So your influence, you have a very significant influence on other people, because you help others to see a different perspective. You find ways how to really see that in your own life, as I said. So you really, you can help others a lot. And this wisdom, with knowledge, what you share, it could be very life-changing for others. So let me know in the comments, what do you do as a job, or maybe you have a hobby, maybe there's something what you do, maybe you come across people, maybe people are very attracted to your energy, and maybe you maybe attract those people who really need to change their perspective. I'm not saying you can change people, but those who those people who are wise, who are very open to new knowledge, uh, they will come to you and they will be very happy to hear uh, those wise insights which you have to share. So I'm really curious, what do you do in this lifetime? How do you use your communication skills? Because I really see that there is so much power in your communication, because you really you can really guide others, you can really heal others. And this year 2022, I really see that you, first of all, you really seeing life from a different perspective when it comes to your own life. You are someone who's very intuitive. You know when something is not serving you, so you really are connecting to your higher self, and you are really letting go. Whenever something is not for your highest good, you are cleansing, you are releasing, you are letting go. And I really see that for you, pile one. um, Nothing can really bring you down, because you always come back to that beautiful flow which is always there inside of you. Your intuition is very powerful, and it's always correct. There is this, most importantly, no matter what, you are following your heart. Whatever feels so good for your heart. This year, you are really understanding that it's very important that you must do that. You must follow your heart. You must trust your intuition. And you are doing it. Maybe sometimes it takes time. It takes time because sometimes it's not easy to really find that balance in your life. But I really see that whatever you do in your life, especially this year, you are listening to your heart. You are paying attention to your intuition, and there is this gentle, peaceful, graceful energy about you, pile one. And there is nothing that you cannot accomplish. I really see that in this year you are really accomplishing a lot. And you will see that there is even more to come uh, before the year is going to end. But I really sense that there is nothing that you cannot accomplish. There is nothing that, if there is something that you struggle with, if there is any challenges, any obstacles, it's like you never give up, but you do that gently. You do that um, thoughtfully, wisely. You you're just very, very wise, very intelligent, and whenever something is really not working out, you You just find a way how to really get to where you want to be. So this experience, all this experience which you are gaining this year, it's very profound because it's really helping you to move forward. It's helping you to get what you want. It's helping you to really find this higher perspective and always follow this perspective. You do not let your mind to tell you that there is anything that you cannot do. No matter what, you keep moving towards that vision, whatever you see, whatever you want. And this is so, so amazing about you. And I really see that you are this light, you are this compass for those who are in need. You really help people a lot to see the truth, to find a higher perspective, to see things from a different light. So you're definitely someone who can heal with your words, with your unique, light, peaceful energy. And if you are considering, for some of you, if you are considering maybe to change your career, maybe to do something where you can use your gifts, your powerful gifts, you should not doubt it. You should follow your heart because it will really fulfill you. When you heal somebody, when you help somebody else, you also heal yourself. It's an exchange of energy. So now let's see, we are asking the spirit, because you are doing so much, you are being so patient, you are putting so much effort this year. What will be your special gift, your special reward from the universe? What you are receiving this year? So we have these two cards which says confidence and peace. So this is all to do with your inner confidence, the way you see yourself. I really see that maybe in the past you were seeing your gifts like you felt like it's a burden because maybe you couldn't fit in. And of course you're not here to fit in, you're here to stand out, to stay true to yourself. But I really see you didn't have, in the past years, you didn't have confidence within you because you see yourself as you are so different and you didn't know how to use the gifts. But this year you're being challenged, you're being encouraged, you're being guided by the whole universe, your spirit guides, that it is really time for you to show up in the world, to show up big. It's enough to play, it's enough to be small because you're not that small. You are such a big influence for others. You're very, very important. It matters what you say, what you do. So I really see that this year your spirit guides are really wanting you to use your fullest potential, to be the most confident soul in your gifts. Because look, when you break free from your own limiting beliefs about yourself, this is what you can do. This is how powerful you become. You become this light worker. You heal not just yourself, you heal other people. So I really see that you are really being guided to embody the most confident soul so you could use your gifts. So I really sense that the universe already, for some of you, you are already becoming that confident. uh, this, yes, there is still work to do, there is still inner work to do, but it's like the universe are really speaking to you. Your spirit guides are really guiding you to see yourself as Queen of Swords, as someone who's very experienced, someone who can really share such a profound wisdom. Because not everyone is able to see a higher perspective, but you can. So there's so much you are accomplishing this year, and this is only the beginning. I hear this, your spirit guide saying this is only the beginning. Why? Because you are breaking free from your own limiting beliefs. Your spirit guides truly are empowering you to see yourself as very, very unique, very special. And and because you start seeing yourself for who you truly are, only then you find peace within yourself, because you are a natural peacemaker, pile one. You came to this earth to really live a very peaceful life, but at the same time you need those inner conflicts, because it shows you something new, something that would help you to see a higher perspective. So I really see that you are freeing yourself from everything that holds you back. And this is not a material gift. This is a gift that you always had it within you, but I really see that this year your spirit guides, they are really, really talking to you through synchronicities, through signs, through all these messages that you receive. It's like they are screaming to you because they want you to be confident in what you do, confident in who you are. So freedom is very important to you if you chose a spile. And no matter what you do, you're always free. You're always free to be you. So maybe in the past years, you were struggling so much to be you when it comes to maybe social environments where you just you see yourself very different and you couldn't fit in. But you are meant to find your own unique path, pile one. And I really see this year is that beginning for you where you really start to see your power, your gift, your talent, your uniqueness. And it's not a burden. Your gifts are not a burden anymore for you because you know how to use them. You know how to use to channel your own energy for good. And that's the only way to find peace. Peace for you comes naturally within, but only when you really break free from everything that holds you back. So I see that you are really embodying this confident, strong, wise soul. You always been that way, but you really needed some experiences, especially this year, to guide you towards coming back to your true self. And your true self is very wise, very experienced. There is so much. Your communication is a gift, and you should really use it in this lifetime. Anywhere you go, anything you do, use your gift and always be proud of who you are. So that was your reading, pile one. Thank you so much for being here. If you would like to book a personal reading, visit my Etsy shop if that's something you would be interested. I wish you all the best. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello, pile two. Thank you so much for being here. So you chose this beautiful card, Grow Together. So what it tells me straight away, pile one, this year is very significant to you because you started to understand that using your masculine and your feminine energy, it's very important to find that balance between those two energies. You start to understand how does it work when it's really, you understand when is the highest good for you to use your masculine energy. For example, when you are going after your dreams and your goals, when you are really being brave, you're using your willpower, you're using your motivation, you motivate yourself. But there's times when you're being guided to really just follow your intuition, to rest, to nurture your feminine energy. So I really see that for those who chose this pile, you are really coming into this beautiful balance. You understand that it doesn't matter if you are a male or a female, and a gender is just a gender, but how you really use these two powerful energies, that's how it's gonna benefit you for your highest good. So I really see that maybe this year you was challenged a lot by the universe, by your spirit guides, to really find that balance between those two energies, to also see yourself as whole. Maybe in the past you really struggled to really accept yourself fully. So you really are learning how to truly appreciate, how to see yourself as whole. And I really sense that for many of you who chose this pile, because you are really understanding so much, there's so much wisdom coming from you. You understand how to find balance within you, how to find that harmony. Maybe some of you, you really love a swan. A swan could be your spirit animal, guiding you towards peace, harmony, stillness, healing. Healing those parts of you which you might struggle to love. But when you really learn to find balance, to see yourself as whole, that's how you really learn to accept everything about you. So for some of you this year, in this year, you are improving your relationships. Maybe you are attracting new people who are for your highest good. Why? Because you have done so much inner work, because you are in this beautiful balance in your own energy. When you feel emotional, you do not let those feelings to control you. You ask yourself, why do you feel this way? You are there is really so much introspection, so much inner work, so much awareness within you. And I really see that for many of you who chose a spile in 2022, this is when your friendships, your relationships, maybe your relationship with your parents are improving, becoming so much better. You know, it's like you choose people who are for your highest good. But I really see that your existing friendships, relationships are improving only because you are feeling whole within yourself. You know how to give yourself that unconditional self-love. You know how to nurture your feminine, your masculine energies. And your relationships are improving. Your friendships are really blossoming, growing. So let's have a look what we have the rest of your cards for you, pile 2. So we have a 3 of Wands. We have boundaries. We also have a transformation. 6 of Cups. Angel of detoxification. So this year, in this year 2022, you are really being tested a lot. Your boundaries have been tested a lot. And you was really encouraged by the universe, by your spirit guides, to really do this inner work. Maybe in the past, some of you struggled to love yourself fully. But this year, there is really big changes within you, inside of you. There is this transformation. You are really transforming into this goddess, God, no matter what is your gender. But you're really being independent. You're really healing. You healing so much within you. And even if you don't see it yourself, you're not aware, but you are. You are because you are really using your feminine, your masculine energies in a very balanced way. So I sense that in this year, you have moved on. You was letting go of the people who were not supporting your highest good. With the 3 of Wands, you was very, very determined to really keep moving towards only what feels right for you. Some of you are maybe working on your goals when it comes to your career, when it comes to your job, something that you love to do. And I really see that you are putting yourself first. Whatever is important to you, you are focused on this vision, and you've been tested a lot, because maybe some people tried to cross your boundaries, but you decided to move on, to let go, and put yourself first. So I really see that this year you was tested a lot by the universe. Whether people when it comes to people, maybe some people were really not supporting your highest good, and you could really sense with your intuition. So you really are trusting your intuition, and you have learned so much when it comes to about your boundaries, healthy boundaries. So you are creating healthy boundaries when it comes with other people. And I really sense that for some of you who chose this pile, of course it's not going to resonate with everyone, but I sense that this year you was challenged to really focus on your own well-being, to question yourself whether someone is supporting your highest good or it doesn't. So then you would just simply let go. And because you are putting yourself first, you are really transforming, you are changing a lot. There is so much inner healing that you've done already this year. And for some of you, you really moved on. You was guided to let go of someone. So you would really focus on yourself. Focus on what is really important to you. And I really see that this year is very, very special to you because you know how to keep this balance within you. So I see that your intuition is really, really strengthening. You can sense, you can feel intuitively even more when someone is really not supporting your highest good. And that's when you just say no. Say no. You're saying no to those who are just not for your highest good. Maybe in the past years you was struggling a lot to say no to others, but this year you're really protecting yourself. You have learned how to protect your energy. And I just see that you are really creating this beautiful balance within your masculine and your feminine energies. And you are doing the things which are important to you, whether it's your career, your personal life. And you also learned how important it is for you to really take your time to rest, to nurture your feminine energy. For some of you, you healed your inner child wounds a lot this year. Finally, you understood that it is really time to let go, to release whatever really was hurting you. Maybe it happened when you was a child, a teenager, but this year you done so much inner healing. And finally you are free. You feel that you healed. It's not gonna resonate with everyone, but I really see that for some of you, it's coming very strongly in this reading. So in the past, you struggled a lot to say no to others, to put yourself first. In the past, you was that kind of sweet person who would struggle to really place those boundaries between others. And some people would cross the boundaries. You attracted those people who would cross your boundaries, and you didn't know how to how to deal with those people. So I really see that this year you are really coming together. You have grown so much. You have healed so much. You've done so much inner work within yourself. And you always know how to feel whole within yourself. You know how to create that beautiful balance. And because you are in this perfect balance between your energies, you are accomplishing a lot. You are moving towards what feels dear to your heart. You do not let yourself to you just if you have a vision of something what you really want, you hold on to that vision. You keep moving towards that. You have learned how to really be committed, dedicated to the things which are very important to you. So when it comes to uncertain situations where you don't know how things gonna unfold for you, pile 2, you have learned to trust your intuition, to trust your psychic senses. When something is uncertain, foggy, you ground your energy. So you make sure that you come into that beautiful balance with your energies. And that's when your intuition even is strengthening, and you can sense even more. You can sense more what is hidden. But it is unfolding behind the scenes. So there is really big transformation when it comes to your well-being, because you are learning to look after yourself fully. You are learning that only you can give yourself everything that you need. There is no person, even if you have a partner, even if it's a very healthy relationship, you know that nobody can give everything to you. And that's how you nurture those 2 energies within you. That's how you always put yourself first, no matter what. And that's how you really attract people who see that you respect yourself, that you really love yourself. So now let's see, we're asking the Spirit, because you are doing so much inner work. You put so much effort this year. You have gone through so many things. The universe sees your hard work. So what special reward, what will be your precious gift from the universe by the end of this year? And wow, we have angel of fertility and career. So I see that because you have done so much inner work, by the end of this year, if you are single, many of you are going to meet this perfect soulmate. This soulmate who will really understand you, who will want to create family with you, if that's something that you want, Why? Because now, as I said before, you are feeling whole within yourself. And when you feel whole within yourself, you attract the right person for you. In the past, maybe this year, you was challenged a lot, as I was talking a lot about creating healthy boundaries. Maybe you attracted those people into your life which were not supporting your highest good. And you attracted those people only because there was something inside within you which still needed to be healed. And because you've done that inner healing, you have learned how to truly support yourself, to love yourself, to feel whole. That's when it's going to happen. That will be this perfect divine timing for you to meet the right person for your highest good, to have a family together, to really, it is going to be a very healthy, balanced relationship for you. And for others, I can see that, I really see that for some of you, maybe you had this person in your life. Maybe you have this person in your life, but things were not working out for you. You both still have feelings for each other, but you both were separated only so you would really, you would come together. But before you do that, you had to do so much inner healing. And because you both done this inner work, it will be this right timing for you to get together. You didn't stop loving each other. You didn't stop caring about each other. But you needed this time alone to be separated so you would do things which you had to do. Maybe some of you really were focusing on your career, on your goals, and it was just not the right time for you to be together. But I really see that, of course, it's not gonna resonate with everyone. It's only just for some people in this pile. If you really know that this person is supporting your highest good, you support each other, you still love each other, you will get together because you have grown so much, and now you will be ready to be in your relationship, in your permanent union. So I also see that, because you are coming into this beautiful balance, I see that all areas of your life are thriving. It's like your love life is going to unfold for your highest good. Also, your career, you climbing up that ladder, all this effort you put, you will see the progress. You will see that you are really growing, expanding in your career. Whatever you do as a job, it's like there's lots of growth, lots of success, uh, because you know your priorities, because you really put so much effort. You have done, you know how to really use your energy in a healthy way, that you would invest your time into the things which are important to you, like when it comes to your career, when it comes to your professional goals. And because you really are using your time wisely this year, This is when you really see that all areas of your life are growing. And I sense that some of you, maybe you couldn't see the progress, you couldn't see any results, but it is going to happen. You will see, you will see, you will be rewarded. You will be rewarded for all your hard work when it comes to your inner healing, when it comes to your job, your professional life, where you invested you dedicated yourself. So I really see that no matter what you do, everything is really becoming better. You improving all areas of your life because you're a very balanced person. Even if you don't feel that you are balanced, it is okay to feel that way sometimes, but you always come back to feeling whole. You nurture both of your energies, your feminine and your masculine. So right now I see 1 numbers, and I really see that you are just becoming this powerful leader. You lead your own life. You know, you're really, really becoming very successful in anything what you do, all areas of your life. So I'm very happy for you, Pile, too. Thank you so much for being here. And if you would like to book a personal reading, you are welcome to visit my Etsy shop if that's something you would be interested. So take care. Bye-bye. Hello, Pile Free. Thank you so much for being here. So I'm very excited to see what we have for you. Who are you transforming into by the end of 2022? So what I can sense straight away for you, because you chose this beautiful card, there is a first of all, you are very, very creative, innovative soul. And there is a this year was very special to you. It is still special to you because it's not finished. What I mean that all your creative ideas, whatever you create, there is so much success. You are being very successful this year, and you are transforming into this soul who is really, you protect what is yours. You do not let your creative ideas, your projects, your goals to pass you by. You really, you are someone who's really, you start to understand your power, your talent, your gift. You are really transforming into someone who sees your own success. There is so much fertility when it comes to your creativity. Whatever you create, but whatever you create, it becomes very successful, very fruitful, only because you are very dedicated. You do things from your heart. And this year was very, very lucky year for you. Why? Because you are creating your own luck. You are going after the things which are very important to you. So success, I sense there is so much immense success in your life this year. Yes, it needed your patience, your dedication, your commitment. But really, whatever you do, whatever you commit to, you become very successful. You're very, very talented, very gifted soul. And this year, you truly meant to see how powerful you are, how successful, how innovative. Some of you are really, really innovative. Maybe uh, some of you are Aquarius. You don't have to be, but you have a vision, something that you want. You're full of ideas, and those ideas become very successful because you're very unique. And unique people are very needed on this earth. Your uniqueness is needed. And you start to see how successful you are. That success was always there within you, but it's like you needed the perfect timing for you to start seeing yourself, to start understanding how powerful your creativity is. Let me know in the comments, what are your gifts, what are your talents, what do you create? But I really see that there's something very special and unique about the things which you create. You do that from your heart. You take your time. You nurture your creativity. You nurture your feminine energy, because your feminine energy is very powerful, very unlimited. Your creativity is very unlimited to the things, to how many things you can create, whether it's music, whether it's painting, art. It could be anything creative that you do. But success is guaranteed. Immense, I keep hearing from your spirit guys, immense success in anything that you do this year. Whatever you start doing is growing. Maybe some of you have your own business. Maybe some of you have an online shop. But whatever you do, unique, by yourself, whatever you started to do this year, it is growing. You start to see progress. You start to see how much it can grow. You start to have your fruits because you really nurtured, you really committed, you dedicated to that activity, to that hobby. So whatever you started this year, it's really, you start to see the potential. You start to really see the success, but it grows and it's not gonna stop. It's continuous growing. And I sense that for some of you, the next year, 2023, you're gonna see that even more, because you committed to that. You committed to what is important to you. You didn't you was patient. You was always patient, and commitment. You have learned how to commit to the things which are important to you. You was tested a lot. So yes, immense success. It's starting this year and it's gonna keep growing, whatever you do. So now let's have a look at the rest of your cards. We have balance your energy. Wow, we have balance again. which is a temperance from a tarot deck. Next we have beauty. We also have delight. Next we have financial health. Wow, this is very amazing for you, pile 3, because remember what I was saying, that whatever you started this year, when it comes to your creativity, when it comes to maybe some of you have your own business, there is this immense success. So yes, with the financial health, your finances are growing, improving, lots of success when it comes to your creative work, whatever you do. And why you have the success? Because this year you was tested a lot to really find balance within yourself, balance within your energies. I was talking a lot about balance. It was a similar pile in pile 2. So maybe you feel called, if you feel called to check pile 2, because it was talking a lot about you coming into balance as well. So in this year, you was challenged a lot, tested a lot by the universe, because maybe in the past some of you was always very creative, very unique, but maybe in the past some of you have struggled to be initiative, to use your masculine energy. And this year was a big test for you, because you really had so many ideas that want to come into birth, so much potential coming from you, but you just didn't know how to put it out there. So you have learned how to be a go-getter, how to really come into balance within your feminine and your masculine. You are using lots of masculine energy this year. You are doing the things which have to be done, because you know that's the only way you can be successful. You have to be this leader, to lead your own life, to use your willpower. So you're really motivating yourself. You have learned how to be confident. Confidence is very, very important to you this year. You are learning how to be confident. And because as I said in the past, maybe you really struggled to be initiative, to use your masculine energy. This year you're coming into this beautiful balance between your feminine and your masculine. So whenever you have a amazing creative idea, you know how to put it out there. So you really find a balance. You create changes, the needed changes when it comes to your finances. Whatever you do, you come at the top. You really come at the top, because this is amazing. Here we have this bird. You are grounding your energy. You are committing to the things which are very important to you. And here, look, we have the bird at the top. That means you are at the top of your game. You are at the top of anything that you do. You are becoming the expert. I really feel that some of you are really building your own business. Some of you are really doing something where it requires you to do it alone. So you are really learning so much about yourself. You are gathering the information, and you really are becoming the expert of whatever you do. So I see that you really are becoming very successful. Why? Because you are staying true to yourself. You face the truth. For you, it's very important to follow your intuition. When something is not working, you always find a way, find a solution how to make things work. I'm not saying you are forcing things to happen, but you really are. There is so much self-reflection, so much self-reflection that you're doing this year. So when something is not working out, you are really being guided to trust your intuition and to keep moving towards what feels very important to you. Maybe in the past you were struggling to ground your energy, and now you really are coming into this beautiful balance within your energies because you found these beautiful ways. You practice a lot. What we do repeatedly every day, this is who we become, right? So you really are becoming someone who is very, very grounded, very stable, very balanced. And you just know how to use your masculine energy and when it's time to rest. For example, when you've done your project, when you've done your work, you know it is time to treat yourself, so you would come into the balance. You would balance your energies, not like you would always do things, but you would not give yourself rest. You would not pamper yourself. I really see this beautiful balance within you, pile free, and that's why you are at the top of your game. Do not give up. Never give up. Never stop doing what you love, because this is your immense success. This is your happiness. This is your fulfillment. And really, I see that your finances, even if you don't see your finances are growing right now, especially by the end of the year, you will see lots of improvement when it comes to your financial situation. You are going to be very rewarded only because you are really committed. You stay grounded, you stay committed, you stay true to yourself. So you are transforming into this soul who knows. You know what you want and you know how to get it. Like I said, in the past, maybe you have struggled. You have struggled to be the leader, to be that masculine, brave, confident soul. But now you really understand that it's important to have balance within your feminine and your masculine energies. It's not enough just to keep dreaming but not take the action. Now you know how important it is to go after the things which are important to you. Now you know that you are the one responsible for your own future. You are creating your own future in the present moment. what you do now in the present moment, it will always help you to get to where you want to be in the future. So the present moment matters the most. Wow, I'm very, very happy for you, pile 3. Now let's see. So what will be your special reward from the universe? Special reward because you have done so much. This year, you put so much effort. You was very hardworking. Let's see. We have a King of Wands, of course. Success, immense success, as I said, is already yours. King of Wands, you are really... Look at this tree. We have a tree over here and tree over here. So, of course, I see financial freedom. I see this emotional fulfillment, immense success in all that you do, all this effort that you put into. So lots of success for you. And I really see that most importantly, you are feeling confident. You are being confident in the things what you create, because you are very innovative. You only needed time to start trusting yourself more, to be confident in yourself. So lots of success in the things which you do that is really coming from your heart. And why you are becoming very successful, pile 3? Because I see that you have a very special, beautiful, unique energy about you. People see you being successful. We feel this powerful energy about you. And I really sense that maybe this year you was tested a lot with your boundaries. Like, people want you to spend time with them. Maybe some people were not really supporting your highest good, but you, because you're saying no to people, some people, because you're putting yourself first, because you are focusing on your career, because you're focusing on yourself, you know when it's really time to say no to someone. And that's how the universe really, your spirit guides, see you building this confidence within you, to put your your priorities. You prioritize your own time, where you focus on the goals which are important to you. You focus on your success. I'm not saying you shouldn't spend time with people, but you really see through people. You know when someone is draining your energy, and instead of that, you just focus on yourself. You focus on your creative work, on your success. And maybe sometimes it was not easy to say no to some people. Maybe sometimes you had to say no even to your friends, to your family members, only because you knew this is the time now where I really focus on my career, on my work, on my whatever it is important to you, and you had to say no. And that's how you are becoming successful, because you know how to manage your time. You know how to prioritize. I really see that this is something very important lesson which you learned this year. And because you know how to use your time wisely, you're becoming very, very successful. Immense success, financial freedom. I also sense that for some of you who chose this pile, your reward from the universe will be meeting the right person, especially if you are single. Maybe all this year 2022 you met so many people, but they were not supporting your highest good. You was choosing very wisely. But by the end of this year, you're going to meet this right soulmate. The person who's really supporting your highest good. You are really choosing wisely. I really sense this very wise soul. You really know what is the best for you because you know yourself so well. It's like you hold this mirror into yourself and you say to yourself, I know who I am. I know what I want and what I don't want. I know what is serving me and what doesn't. So you really are, it's like you protect your energy. Maybe in the past you struggled to protect your energy, but now you don't let just anyone into your energy because you know that you deserve only the best. You know what serves you, what doesn't serve you. So, wow, I'm really, really happy for you, Pile Free. Thank you so much for being here. If you would like to book a personal reading, please feel free to visit my Etsy shop. And I wish you all the best. Take care. Bye bye.